Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the KotoKai Robo-Dojo. My name is Professor Bro Builder. My name is Brian. You can call me Bro Builder. You can call me Brian. And welcome to the Thursday show. This is the Workbench edition number, what is this, 81. This is a ton of them. With me, as always, is my good friend.
I'm overlapping you. Sorry. What's going on, guys? Sorry, I just opened YouTube. Terrible timing. The 15 minutes before we started live, I couldn't open it. It was impossible. I had to wait until you guys were here, right? Fuck it all up. What's going on, everyone?
I should get a pre-roll. We got Julie Stemsky already. Welcome early. Glad to have you. Good to have you here. And good to have you here as well, Paul. How are you doing today, man? We missed you last week.
Yes. Yeah, I had something to stay late for work, so I just couldn't make it. But I'm back. I'm good.
I don't know if you caught any of that episode, but we were pretty goofy last week.
I did not. I'd go back and watch it. I got stuck at work until like 9 o'clock at night.
Right.
It was awesome. Yeah, it was great. That's what I love to do.
On your free time.
Yeah, on my free time.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's Pam. Hey, okay. So we got Guy and Pabs out in the audience as well. Hey guys, what's up? And an unnamed viewer not chatting. Hello.
That's 4. Probably me. That's probably me. I had it open.
We'll hear. Paul, are you number? No. All right. That's fine.
I'm number 4.
It has been an incredibly eventful week. So many things have happened. My cat, I got 14 staples taken out of my cat, and she doesn't have to have the cone anymore. It's really awesome. It's like a cat again, instead of just like a zipper. It's a zipper. Anyways, worked my ass off on all the shit that I've been working on, and I'm gonna show you guys right now. Actually, I'm gonna steal the show here first.
Yeah, let's do it.
Just do this thing right here. So I have it in a horrible spot. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Okay, thank God it's fairly sturdy. This thing. Oh, hello, Jacob. How are you doing, man? Welcome to the show.
Some Hobby forearms there, huh?
Yeah. Those are some OG Sazabi forearm armors, and then the end of the hand cover for that piece of armor as well is made out of the internal frame for the OG Sazabi's forearm. These are the scratch built shoulders that I was working on. They're super duper blown out. These are the scratch built shoulders that there you go, you can kind of see them better there. That I was working on Tuesday. Finished those up, and then they're just blue tacked on right now, so they're keeps things kind of together. And I've been just trying to think about what I can do. I wanted to fatten up the forearms a little bit with the armor, make it a little bit more appropriate for the style and the form of the model itself. But I'm trying to think about what I want to do for the feet, and I've got kind of an idea for that, so probably be playing around with that a little bit this evening. Should be pretty cool. And one more cool thing that I got, as I set this guy down, set you down gently, is this guy came in the mail today. It still has the straps on it. But I got an 1 gallon industrial-esque air compressor so that I can continue to play around with this guy that I rescued from my old shop. So that should be a lot of fun. I'll be doing some of that stuff here soon. Getting flexing those old casting muscles. Got a whole box.
Mad science.
Yep, doing a little bit of mad science. Trying not to make a mess. Got a drop cloth. I'm good. So that's why I feel like it's been a pretty eventful week. Paul, how are you doing? What's going on?
Good, man. Good. Nothing. I'm going to be continuing on. This is the Master Grade F90. I was telling Brian before the stream, nothing is more relaxing than snapping up something. So it's a shitty day at work, and what do? Snap up something. So I grabbed that. Let me grab something else here I've been working on. Hold on.
Excellent.
I have. This might show up better on camera.
That looks shiny.
Yes, very shiny. But I don't know. Yeah, you're not really going to be able to see that. It's got some chipping on there that I've been working on and playing around with.
Is that additive chipping?
Additive chipping.
Excellent. Well done.
Just playing around. It's my first time really messing with that. I typically like a very clean aesthetic better, but
and this is the Master Grade Jesta, right?
Correct. Yeah. It's been sitting over there for like 7 years, like 3 years.
What was that one for?
The what the hell was that called? Cannon fodder build.
It was for cannon fodder.
Yeah, what was that? 3 years ago?
Oh,
2 years ago.
I didn't realize. Man, we've been streaming together for so long. I forgot that's what that was for.
Yeah,
dude,
it's been sitting there painted in pieces for like 2 years, and I just finally was like, let me do some chipping on it. So I've been messing with that lately, a little bit of the time here and there.
Oh my gosh, bro, you. I absolutely forgot that it had been that long. You know how it's funny how that works out, right? How you can have a project that you've spent so much time on, and it's there, and it's still part of a thing that you're doing. So it's like right there in your mind, and you're thinking about it. But like, time is this weird elastic band that stretches and shrinks and does all sorts of stuff.
I'm bad too. Like once I put something to the side, it just becomes like doesn't exist anymore. Like it's hard for me to I either have to work on it and finish it, or not just model kits, just anything. Like once I lose focus on it, it's over for me. I think with that, I can't remember why I couldn't finish it in time, and I got to that point and I was like, well, can't finish it. I'll just sit here on skewers. So no, I just picked it up, started playing with it, just doing some sponge and brush chipping and stuff like that with a couple different colors and messing with that. And
that was the spring of 2018, wasn't it?
There you go. 2 years ago. Makes sense. So I hear everyone when they talk about chipping, and one of the things aesthetically I don't like sometimes, especially with heavy weathered kits, is the chipping tends to be too big, right? You're like, how the hell did the thing get a chip the size of a Volkswagen?
Straight up.
And what I've had the problem with is the other way around. I went through my first, piece, and I was like, holy crap, I feel like my chipping is too small. You almost don't even notice it. And especially I was trying to do a layered effect where you had a heavy metallic chip, and then on the inside of it, it had a brown spot where it would have rusted or just as a darker, color. And getting that little tiny brown piece on the chip was almost impossible. So.
Because it's too small, right?
Yeah, it was too small. So I was being too cautious with it.
Well, I mean, to be honest, it's easier. It's better when you're starting out to do that, to take your time, to go slow and go too small, because it's much harder to work backwards. Unless you're doing certain things to help yourself work backwards, which you can totally do. But it's much easier to just start and just kind of work at it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, shoot. Oh, wait, we got a few more people up in the chat. We got Chad's up. What's up, Chad?
Alex.
Still, I know. Mr. Alex is out in the chat.
What's going on, bud?
Hey. Good to see you. Awesome. Great. Waving. I think Alex is an admin. Is Alex still an admin?
It looks like it, yes.
Or a mod. I got a bunch of people as mods. I got a whole gang, whole surly group of of modeler mods. Okay, so let's see. I've done some work on the head today to make it look more samurai. I added an extra plate around the outer rim. We'll call them the base. And then I added these little guys here on the front, which I believe were originally used to protect the sides of the helmet from bow snaps. So when you drew your bow back, you didn't hook it on the edge of your helmet. You would hit that, I guess. I think. That's what it's speculated to be. I don't know. I'm only going off of the stuff that I can find on basically on YouTube and my books that I have at my disposal here. I know I don't have enough books on them. So if you guys have any good samurai books out there, why don't you hit me up with a comment down there in the thing, or later, or hit me with a DM or something, because I'm always down to get new books and learn new things.
Samurai books. I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima. I know it's sorry, it's a PlayStation game, but it's got some cool samurai shit in it. Yo. Oh, what's that?
I have one coming.
Well, get Ghost of Tsushima. It's really good.
There's a lot. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things in there.
Isn't that? I mean, I was always an Xbox guy until maybe 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a hard choice because I like the menu options on Xbox better, and as like a media device, it's a better. I think it's a better device. But I like the exclusives for PlayStation. They just have more stuff I want to play. Like, I don't care about Halo. Sorry. It's not interesting to me. Like,
yeah, I was never much of a Halo fan, but we're kind of like a Microsoft house, and which is fine. And I'll be getting the Xbox Series X when it's released. That's completely legit. It just worked out. A few friends of mine here in the community fucking pitched together and got one and repaired it, and I sent.
Oh, that is awesome.
So, yeah, it's incredibly generous, and I feel incredibly overwhelmed by it. But I know that it's because they want me to come play games because they think that they can beat me at Gundam games. You can't. They can't do it.
Yo, yeah.
Watch me get it handed. I'm gonna get my shit pushed in so bad right away. It's gonna be funny. It's just gonna be comical, and I will be roasted, and I accept all the roasts. It's cool. I can suck. It's cool. It's all right.
Yeah, all of the Gundam games are PlayStation only, right?
They are PlayStation only. You are correct, man. And that is like the one, like, real, like, oh, I'd love to play that game.
I think.
Yeah. So Bloodborne's cool too, and my wife wants to play games too, so she'll be able to play games as well as much as she wants on that console. And yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be sweet. It'll be super.
I bought it. Like, I bought a used one first, just for No Man's Sky. I think was that game. That came out a couple years ago. It was supposed to be like endless. Well, they made the game endless, and it was quite boring at launch.
Right.
Like,
I have that. I actually have access to that through Game Pass on Microsoft.
Yeah, I think they did release it later on Xbox, right? Or was it just for PC? But initially,
no, it's been out for a long time. Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
It was initially just a PlayStation release, or so that I bought a PlayStation specifically for that game. Terrible idea to buy it specifically for that game, but I've enjoyed it ever since.
Because I got better.
Wait a minute. This is Chad says, Gundam games annoy him. Why the hell does the robot have to have cool after swinging a sword? Have to almost be cooled down after swinging the sword. I see what you're saying. It's like, why does the machine itself have a cooldown cycle after just swinging a sword? That's a good point. That's a good point. Unless it's something where like there's a it's maybe it's a thing where so with Armored Core from FromSoft. I'm an old school FromSoft guy. Armored Core, they have an energy meter, and it's related to your stamina. It's basically like your stamina bar, but it's also like for your energy weapons. So if you're flying and shooting a laser gun and you're drawing all from the same generator, it's going to deplete faster. Basically, the theory on that. And the same goes for Dark Souls games and your stamina bar. You got to pay attention to that shit. But yeah, that's interesting though to see a cooldown for a weapon like that, unless it's because the weapon would be OP and they have to like soft nerf it within the game.
I would say that's the most likely. It's just.
I could see it being. Well, shit. Is it? Yeah, I guess it's like a beam saber, right? So they're not going to have like a thing within the handheld that's going to get. I mean, in theory, it would get hot and would have to cool down, because if you're pushing that much power, I mean, I know it's Magic Space Robots in like a cartoon format, but like, I think that there would probably be some level of cooldown, or the unit would overheat and the hand would melt off. I mean, just like a torch on a welder or anything like that. You run like a plasma torch, solid, and you are going to just melt the holy heck out of everything around. Kind of cool, actually. But let's see. Bill says, I believe in postulation. The power of 4 beam swords go through the hand, so it would have to have capacitors that would need to cool down between uses. Oh, it's kind of like what I said. Chad said, okay, I just feel like it doesn't have to do within the shows, and this you have to do in the game. No, I hear you, yeah. That's, it's the best thing about animation. You can do anything you want in animation. Like, look at Akira. It's all just drawn crazy stuff. Could you, like, shoot people full of bullets like that, like madness? Like, even if you tried to do it with CG, it would be, like, insanely expensive. So, yeah, doing it all just animation, super cool.
I show was actually quite a good predictor of the world, and wasn't it 2020 for Akira?
Yeah. We don't have like.
I don't remember the year, but remember that was the year of the Tokyo Olympics, and everything went crazy.
I think it was actually.
Yeah, they were supposed to have the Olympics in Tokyo for that.
I don't have the manga, unfortunately. Yet they were really cool.
They have a really cool box set for that. I was just going to say that. That was something I'd be interested in.
Akira. 2019.
2019? Yep. Okay.
Yep.
So, I mean, not bad.
Well, I mean, the thing is, in 1988, the Japanese government drops an atomic bomb on Tokyo after the experiments with Akira go wrong, like the telepathic ESP experiments go wrong. So, 31 years later is when the show takes place. So that's okay.
Been a little while.
That's like end times. Yeah. I like it now to be more like the precursor to Mad Max, the original. Yeah. Or the Road Warrior. That was what it is, the Road Warrior. Because Mad Max is the second one, and that deals with the crazy people. These horns are cool. The crazy people with the like spray painted white football shoulder pads. Oh, that was awesome. Everybody's wearing like a loincloth and football shoulder pads, feathers everywhere. It's nuts. So for the Koto arms that I used on this for the sub base of the arms, this sub base is a terrible thing to say. For the base of the arms for this kit bash, it comes with these like weird little, man, they are super duper small. I hope to gosh my thing will focus on it. There you go. These little conal guys. If I cover up my face, no, it's like, anyways, these tiny little spikes, and I got 6 of them, 3 per arm. Thinking about adding those to the helmet of this like samurai helmet. Doesn't that make it look cool? I think it'll look cool. What do you guys think? If I put some of those on this. And I want to do more with the face down here. So here you go, Bill. This is what I've done with the samurai helmet. He was around on Tuesday asking if I was going to do a couple different things to it. I will add some more lower masking to this because I kind of want to fill that in a little bit and maybe give it just like a single face shroud. But I also like how it kind of has like a lizard look to it too, because the whole piece has like this crazy spine and tail and stuff. So
it's also got like lanky look to it.
Super lanky. The legs are super duper 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 long. The arms are super duper 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 long. It's supposed to be, just because it was like how I wanted to do it. It's what felt right. The parts. I started putting the parts together. I like literally grabbed a pair of legs out of the bins and was like, "What about this one?" And just that's how it goes. Like, oh, spin that around, and it's like a Rubik's Cube at first, and you're just messing with it. Yeah, a lot of fun. But I think that I want to add another tier, a lower tier back here, because that doesn't really, it kind of cuts flat on the back, and I feel like for it to have the right feel, it should flare out a little bit more. So I may add an additional like wraparound tier on that lower part. Might be too much though. I don't know. I'll wait to do it. But I'm thinking these horns. Tell me what you guys think out there in the chat. If you think I should do these little horns. There they are. They're kind of focusing. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, these little horns, they have kind of like an offset. So I'll just drill 2 holes Frankenstein in the side of his head, and then they'll sleeve right in. I'll use these nice USA Gundam store pin devices that I got. I think Zach was talking about these in one of his more recent shows. These ones, these are really, really good. As long as the metric all meets out, the measurements all meet out. Uh-oh, Bill sent me a photo. Oh,
I've definitely seen samurai helmets with horns on them. So I've seen
tons of samurai helmets.
I've seen it.
Oh, that's really nice. This is pretty cool. This is who's this? Or is this not somebody recent? This is really nice. This might just be digital. I really like this, Bill. Yeah, the layering on those shoulders is super duper nice. I kind of wanted to give it more of a for mine at least. Not that there was any like conflict or question or anything like that. But with the ones mine are like super duper flat and like very very like rudimentary because I'm gonna try and keep this thing as mentally fucking huge. So I'll throw some little 1/100 figures in there with it or whatever. I have some like some of these other ones that are slightly larger. They're for like architectural models. So I've got like this guy. He's a little bit larger than like your standard 1/100 figures. It's just like a little worker man with a bag. He's got like a bag of tools. But yeah, I'll throw some of that cool stuff with it. I'm not exactly sure how I want to do the whole the dio because I'm going to do a diorama. I got all my foam when I went to the spot recently. It's all around the corner. I can't really grab it easily, but I got all my green foam that I love to use so much. Oh, right out of the ears. That was rough. Okay. All of this stuff that I love to use so very much for my bases. So I'm going to be carving rocks, which I love to carve. They're very cathartic. And then doing that like rock style base, probably more of a smaller 6-inch or something like that. But I want to throw some peeps on. All right. Jeff's in the chat. Hey, Jeff. Greetings.
He's what?
Duty cycles is the technical term, says Guy. Exactly, for the cooldown sequence, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you're thinking duty. No, duty. Duty cycles.
Duty cycles.
Yeah, duty cycles. Same thing that your welder goes through. If you're running it for too long, it kicks on. It's got to cool down. All right. Those pics are from the Rifts RPG. Yeah, Guy, you're absolutely right. A V, there's often a horn. Sometimes you see some incredibly ornate ones that have like dragonflies and like hawks and all this crazy awesome stuff, mostly for ceremonial use and stuff like that. I have a few. I've had at first, as I stutter through this conversation here, first I threw this Vidar horn on there because it's like pretty gnarly, right? And it looks pretty cool. But it just looked literally like I stuck it on the head and it just didn't fit. So I had to get rid of it. And then obviously chase the cement because I cemented the holy heck out of it because I'm a good builder. And so I was also thinking about this piece here, which is kind of a crazy sharp. This is actually the reciprocal component that I cut off of this back piece here. So this back piece was made from, I took apart from the Goosey and the Frogger Man, Goosey with the purple body. Do I have a spare one? No. So I took that and I cut a bunch of parts off of it, and then I cut it, and then I not really cut it in half. I cut a section out of it, and then I fused it back together, and then I cleaned it all up. And then that I took and then cut another section out of that to make this outer cowl around the outside. Sounds like a lot of work, but it really wasn't. Yeah, you can probably almost just see the seam on it. No, it's not showing up in this low res right now. Oh, no. You can kind of see it. Yeah, you can see where I sanded on it. Yeah, you can just see the little dimple where it was sanded on the backside. Yeah, so I had that, and I was thinking about using that to get the horn or something, but it just doesn't want it to line up right. It doesn't feel right, I thought about maybe trying to do like big bull horns.
I think that's a common style, right? The big bull horns.
Yeah, I have a couple somewhere. A couple of actual giant bull horns that are for drinking that I could just dork around with. Maybe I'll make Colleen hold one to her head and I'll take a photo of her that I won't show to anyone, but I'll laugh at myself. And then I can use it, just kind of scale it. I don't know if that's going to happen. She'd be like, maybe if you do this for me, and I'll do the thing, and she'll be like, no.
Sucker.
It was nice. It was nice that you asked. All right.
Bag or Kabuto beetle horns.
Mm-hmm.
Tab says ram horns, maybe.
I already have ram horns on the Zaku, the Death Zaku. So I thought about that too, but for me, I'm like, I don't know, want to get typecast as that guy that just puts ram horns on his robots.
The horn guy.
Yeah, the horn guy. But you know, it could just like little short spikes might not be too bad. More like that'd be more devil like than demon or Oni, I guess.
Akima. Where the hell did these things go? Where the hell is it?
I have a second. Oh, good on that. See? Let me see if I have any funny parts.
Yes. Build them one at a time. Makes sense.
Listen, Paul, are you reading the instructions?
I am. I didn't do anything wrong yet. I was just clarifying.
Fabulous. I do like that you said yet because it is a possibility. Always.
I wasn't gonna. I didn't want to.
I don't want to read the instructions. Yeah.
Where's the challenge in that?
Where's the challenge? He's got me, folks. I don't know how to answer that. All right. I don't see anything in there. Ooh, wait. Nah. Oh, wait. What about that? I can always cannibalize this part. Maybe that part. I could. Oh, I wonder if these pop out. Oh, fuck yes, and half. I don't have to do anything drastic, guys. This is the best. Actually, I do like the shape of that. So. Yes, thank you. Wow, I love one. I love how the plan works out. All right.
This is a nice kit. This thing is one of those. Everything goes together just so.
So I've got these like weird.
Some 02 style horns from Darling and the Franks.
Get these weird horns.
Those are like low cut devil horns.
I could put these like. That'd be cool. I don't know. Let me get my tweezers here.
Oh no. Tiny fucking parts out of my hand.
Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah, this is another one of those small kits.
Kind of makes me think of a rabbit, and I don't like it. What if I cut that shit off? Okay, here we go. New plan. Ooh, what if I left it on? It's like funky. Oh my gosh, it's like a weird funky antler. Because like I've seen deer antlers. Yeah, like Pappy was saying, stag horns. Oh, Frankie, what up? So this piece here, whoa, on camera, sorry, was originally like, here we go. There's originally two of these guys, and they were side by side on a helmet like this, and it like made these kind of like a I don't know, kind of like
backward slanted V-fin type thing.
Yeah, dude, it looks like a really, really gnarly bike helmet from the 90s that would do nothing but protect your head from, anything unstyle related. So it'd be very stylish, but you would die. But if I take those, because they got the weirdness, and I swap them around, they kind of like make these weird antler forms. If I took my helmet and I added this, it's a little big, but if I may even cut it back, I don't know, even that big isn't that terrible. Kind of antlery. I don't know. Spitballing. I don't know if I like that. No, I don't think I'm going for that. That's okay. You never know until you look at it. And sometimes you even glue it up and then you have to fix it, like I already did once. Everybody's a fuck up, especially me. Some old goosey. How poorly that putty is reached. I should probably separate the wheat from the chaff on this shit and just throw it in a small bin. I don't know why I got this. Where's my flashlight? I'm an old man and I can't see shit. Actually, it's dark in here.
I missed some parts. Frankie says do a slick back.
Like a slick back. Yes, it was kind of like a slick back. Try it. Oh wait, is there anything out here in the Dom? Our old friend, the Dom.
It's got some round aesthetic that might work,
Yeah, right.
especially for a helmet.
Yeah, if I want to make that like collar on the back. Thinking I'm probably going to end up having to sculpt those horns from scratch. If that's what I end up going with. Oh, wait a fucking minute. Oh, wait a minute. Where are you, my exquisite corpse? Back over here. I might lose my power. There they are. Come here, puppy. Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot about this until the very last second. Have you seen my magic bag of bullshit? This is gates from pressure casting. So there are a lot of fun antlery forms going on within this stuff. I actually have a fun bag of tricks right here already cleaned up and set out. What about Bob? Yeah, because I get like weird antlery bits. Right? There you go. There I go. You guys are whatever. They work really, really well for post-apocalyptic trees. Or if I was doing like a model of Blight Town from Dark Souls. What is this one from? What a weird looking gate. It looks like a kind of like a weird cow. But anyway, that's so bizarre.
That is a tiny goddamn piece. I almost lost it right in front of myself.
Oh, this is like one of the like a many crucifixes from Berserk or Hangman's. What about these actually? I could carve the horns out of these.
Interesting.
instead of It's got to come from somewhere. This guy looks like a crazy shower head. Right?
That would work perfect on a helmet. Just function.
One right in the center, put a light on it. It's perfect. This is a very unfunctional samurai helmet. Oh, samurai! Oh, I thought you wanted me to make a snork. Shit.
My bad.
That was a comment for all my old friends out there, my old head boys out in the chat right now, who remember the snorks. Background beats got real funky all of a sudden.
They're good though. I like it.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Dig.
I like it too. Internet, you've done me well. Is that the same shit? That's the same shit. Clones. I swear I've seen that son of a bitch twice. Snorks, yeah. Water Smurfs, absolutely right, Bill. He knows. Remember when that shit came on? I was like, what is this?
This guy must have been high.
But then I was a kid and was like, I don't care. It's cool. It's colorful.
Oh, I finally got to watch the Transformers Netflix
Oh, the
thing.
War for Cybertron. The new
Yeah.
one, right? Yeah. So what you think?
I was hoping it was going to be a little more adult themed, but I don't blame
Yeah, it
them
was
for what it is. It was yeah.
They're trying to sell
And
books.
I'm not crazy about the animation.
It's okay. The
Or
animation
I'm
is.
sorry, it's not the animation. I don't mean that. I'm not crazy about the design aesthetics of the Transformers themselves.
Yeah, they're definitely designed to sell toys, or
Yeah.
model kits, for that matter.
Yeah,
more so than ever before. Ever.
Right. They're they look so blocky so that they can make a decent looking toy out of it.
Make an identical replica, to speak. Pabs talks about this quite a bit. It's the only reason I really know, because he breaks down. He's real smart.
I know.
I just
saw
hold my
his
pinky
interview.
up when I drink my rum and cokes.
I saw Pab's interview with
Yeah, Pab's interview was on.
Aurelius there.
Yeah, Pab's interview was on last Thursday. We were dorking around in the background. It was quite hilarious to watch in retrospect and be like, we are fools. And that is okay. I think I got enough chonkers to make 2 sets of horns here. Oh man, that looks cool. What about that, Virgo? That's
Okay.
a really antlery looking sprue. What if?
Some of the voices though in the Transformers thing, I thought those were pretty cool. I thought
That was
Starscream was pretty good, and I did appreciate Jetfire being Char. That was cool.
Nice. Of course. Charfire. Yeah, I mean, the thing that most people say is that they had a hard time dealing with Optimus.
Yeah,
because it's not.
And just in general, I didn't think he was good. I didn't
Yeah.
care for his design. I didn't care For his character?
It was pretty flat.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
And he was like a punk. I was like, what the hell is this? Megatron just bitch slapped you around for 10 minutes. What's going on here, man?
Maybe if he had Cade Yeager there, he'd
But
have been able to handle it. Oh my God, Optimus, you gotta do something. Say hello to your mother for me. No, I mean, I thought it was a decent show by the end, but of course, like, I'm a huge Omega Supreme fan, so when I got to see my guy in the end there, I was like, oh, that's nice. Bing. Cuts like resin.
oh, did I cut these out? Why did I cut that out? What were you for?
Oh, that would be fun.
I don't remember why I cut this part out. Not very good.
Uh-oh.
Real smart, Paul. Real smart.
Sounds like he's not following the directions.
Not. Absolutely not.
Julio and Zishan Z Gunpla Ronin just showed up out.
What's going on, boys? What's up?
We got.
I see what I did now.
Let's see.
I see it.
Jabberjaw, Water Scooby Doo.
What a strange design. What the hell's going on here?
It's the F90.
Yeah, its butt skirt is pretty odd. It's got all these like clamp things on it. I know this thing attaches to like 57 different.
Wow. It's 2020 and you're body shaming a robot model.
That's right. Chad likes Josie and the Pussycats.
Oh shit. Z's always looking at the bright side of life. Oh, Lordy. What's going on here?
Sometimes Bandai makes some strange decisions to me. This thing has like solid hips. They don't move, like just a peg. I mean, I don't particularly care. It doesn't. Just a strange choice. All good.
I like the holograms. What was her rival band from Gem and the Holograms? It's something like really like, I don't know. Shit. I'm not going to look it up. You guys can look it up out there. It's something like the Vandals or something like that. I can't remember what it is. I can't remember.
I don't recall.
But yes, Gem was truly outrageous. sure you don't know Gem and the Holograms, do you, Paul?
I do actually.
Oh shit, ladies and gentlemen.
I just
Paul.
don't remember much about it. It's been a while.
That's okay. There wasn't much to remember. I think they had a season and a half at best, and only the first season was any good. If I recall. They changed it, and it was really bad after they changed it.
What kind of stuff they want me to cut? Wire and mesh pipe.
Yeah, that's your braided tubing.
Yes. Do it.
Does it have trash bags?
No, it's got like a metal wire and then that tubing, the mesh tubing that goes around.
Yeah, no, I just meant like in general. Does it have trash bags?
No trash bags. We're good here. We're in the clear.
Chad Rice has never heard of Gem and the Holograms. That's hype, man. That's just cartoons from back in the day.
You're not missing anything.
For a while, and this was actually quite a while ago. This was like, I want to say like 5 years ago or something, 4 years ago. They were playing old Gem and the Holograms and Transformers and oh shoot, what else were they playing in the morning that I used to like tune in and watch? Can't remember, but yeah, that was actually pretty righteous. And then I got bored of watching the same, like, they only had license for like, I don't know, maybe like 8 Transformers episodes. So it was like a story arc, and then like 8 of the original or of the earlier season stuff, and then like some stuff from the end where it's like real weird. Yeah, so I had to go out and buy it. Gotta go get the stuff. Go get your stuff. Feed your
I think I saw yesterday. I think it's Netflix. Don't quote me, guys. They're gonna do Thundercats.
Oh yeah, I did see something about that. On Hulu right now, you can watch OG Thundercats if anyone's interested.
Really?
Yep, they have the OG Thundercats, and then they have their reboot also as available because they did like a season or something.
Yeah. And some Space Ghost.
Coast to Coast. I kind of don't mind this. Oh, that looks way better that way. Need to make it more dainty. So I've got this form as like an antler form right now, and I really like it. And I have 2 of them because I made 2 of them. I like it. I think I'm going to go with it. It will work pretty well like this. Let me get some tweezers so that you guys don't see my chonking fingers. Easy, tiger. It's okay. It's perfectly strong. No worries.
No problem.
So it'll be back here behind this this element that I can't think of the name of right now. On the back, and then produce on both sides. They'll produce the here we go, like that. They'll produce an interesting horn effect. But as I need to like unchonkify that bass because it's a thick bass. I fear it's got the inside track. Remembering watching the old Space Ghost cartoon, which makes the newer stuff even more hilarious. And I believe you, because I've heard good things about that, and that it was bad. And the best thing that ever happened to it was that they rebooted him into Coast to Coast. We'll say that the interviews that he did, that was like the original, like what Eric Andre does, you know, like that kind of gag humor at the expense of the interviewee. Pretty funny stuff sometimes. And sometimes it's like, just let Brack sing a song. Like Carl? Who's got the thick bass?
Squat cats.
This antler's got a thick bass, Carl.
Johnny Quest and his reboot were funny as hell. Yeah, I liked Johnny Quest. That was funny.
That was the one with what was his friend, like Raj or something like that?
It's something of that,
Yeah. Something, yeah. A little too. A little too.
Probably wouldn't go over well today.
Yeah. It's debatable as to whether or not it went over back then. Go ahead and watch Captain Planet. Tell me what you think about that, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Slimming up. Jenny Craig's doing her job. What's up, Ungawa? How you doing?
Fat shaming your samurai.
I like him thick. Captain Planet was the GOAT. That was one of my better Julio impersonations. Spontaneous. It was a spontaneous Julioism. Trimmed it up a bit. A little bit. Gotta do more. Switch over to the AK-47, the small half-round bastard file.
Parts check on the C3 Nightingale.
Oh.
Okay, let's build some feats. Feats.
Parts? What are you talking about, Ungal?
I'm assuming that's a third party or a resin kit.
Don't know. Yeah.
I'm not familiar with it particularly.
Julio says that his impersonation is an infection. And then Carl says, Goalie Zero says, if you've contracted spontaneous Julionism, please consult your doctor or your local poison control center, the CDC, and a Jesuit priest. Yikes. You can't plan for when Chooch will come out. You know what? You can plan for when Chooch will come out, but you will never be prepared. And I believe that he will second me on that.
It's a strange foot. It's a recast of a Resin 144. Nightingale. Okay, very cool, very cool. Have you seen Don Cheadle as Captain Planet? No.
Oh, shit. I need to watch that, actually. I've seen it like in meme format, but I've never actually watched it.
How do you work foot? I thought we talked about the Nightingale at some point. Maybe that was with Pabs.
Oh, definitely going to be a Pabby thing. He's in the chat, though, so you should be able to talk to him. Speaking of people being out there and me not doing the things that I'm supposed to do most of the time, here this coming Saturday is Critical Builds episode 5. It is the season finale. It is going to be a fucking Raja banger. We're going to be decked to the nines, I assume, and we're going to be reviewing and showcasing, I believe, 14 at this point, there are entries. The submissions are still open and will remain open. So if you would like to contribute your work in progress, or your finished model for either a review, a showcase, critique, whatever we want, it's your game, friends. And and we're going to be doing a little bit of an appreciation event in lieu with that, in regards to that whole shebang. So tune in on Chris Pab's channel on Saturday night. It's 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. That is Chris Pab's R3D5UNZ. Chris Pab's. Check it out. Come see us. We'll be there having fun. I was summoned. He said someone said resin 3 times, I guess, and Pab's appeared. I'm waiting on the Joe Pesci from Goodfellas to come out of me. Just you wait. It can. I have adopted the New York accent a bit here and there, but it is not. I've been more me. This is the more natural me. The me that doesn't sound like I'm from anywhere.
Region neutral.
I'm from nowhere. I was never really here.
Joys of having an accent that says, I come from nowhere.
Yep. The problem with it also is that I tend to I adopt accents for the people that I'm hanging around. So if I'm hanging around with well, maybe not so much anymore, but originally when I was hanging out with Colleen and her family from New Jersey, you adopt a little bit more of an East Coast accent, or the New Jersey accent if it were, because it's slightly different. And if I'm hanging out with Julio, I can, joke around and talk like I'm from the neighborhood because I've lived here for 15 years. It's like I at least deserve the ability to sound like I'm from here if I live here.
Isn't there there's like an age range for picking up accents naturally? Like, I forget what the actual age is. Once you're past like 26 or something like that.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, you don't actually pick it up.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I can see that. All right. Thinned it up quite a bit. A bit more delicate. I like how my camera is focusing on it tonight. Good job, camera. You get a C++ in computer programming. That'll be pretty cool. So I need to make that again. Or trim the other one to be the same. That'll be all right. I'm with it. Yo, I'm with it. Oh, man, it's going to be so fun.
This kit was going to be a lot closer to the F91. It's not. It kind of makes me sad that it was P Bandai.
Yeah, no, that's this. F90, F91. No, it's the same.
Yeah, I figured a lot of the like the frame components and stuff were going to be, somewhat similar.
Mm-hmm.
It is not.
Mm-mm. This magazine is amazing. Alex gave me this magazine.
Doof?
Yes, he sent it to me because he's such a sweetie. Yeah, they're big. There's a big difference, but this one that they didn't hear is absolutely gorgeous, bro.
I do not care for the colors, though. It's a little vibrant.
Yeah, it's bright. It's a part of the game.
It's that whole genre, like that F90.
Mm-hmm.
All of them are like that.
Yeah, there's a bunch of cool ones too. There's a bunch of weird, cool add-ons and stuff like that, like weapon system.
I think it's got literally an add-on for every letter of the alphabet, if I remember right.
Reminds me of the era, like Exo Squad and all that stuff, where you could just like put things on as you wanted. Sick. I like it. All right. Oh man. All right. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was antlering. It's my least favorite antlering.
Luring the ants. Centurions.
Grind. Super duper vibrant footage. Just sanding some parts, making little tiny plumes of resin over here.
It's a cool feat.
Oh yikes! Hey, don't give me.
Poke out to the bottom.
Oh wow, that is pretty nice.
Yeah, very nice. Not just molded, but 2 parts.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
We like 2 parts.
Excellent color separation. The Jim Sniper Custom GM RGM 79SC has a nice amount of separation in the foot as well, I must say.
I'll take it.
It's not as like that's very geometric, angular, and it looks like it's very well spread out. The Jim's a little bit different. It's like, bolts and like cutouts for thrusters and stuff like that, but it's all layered and all moves and stuff.
The Sniper 2 have stuff like that? I don't remember.
Not the 2.
I know they're the same frame, if I remember right?
Not exactly. I have the Dingo, and I have the Sniper Custom that I've worked on, and I believe that they are different enough.
Well, I guess they're all based on the 2.0 frame, right? So.
I guess I haven't built enough gyms to really be able to, because I've only messed with the ground type, the Quell, the Dingo, and then the Sniper Custom, and they've all been so like disjointed and pulled apart from like each other in regards to states of assembly and or when I put them together.
I have a Quell. I don't have a Quell. I have the it's the more recent P-Band. I think it's based on the Quell, the Advanced Zeta one.
Oh, is it the Hazel?
Hazel, but it's his.
Yeah, the 121-2. I think it is 121-2.
It is
Hazel, and it has like the white backpack with the weird dongle at the back, but it looks kind of like the Quell almost otherwise, except the knees are different.
Hazel early type.
Yeah, the early type. Yeah.
Just ask the what is that? The Oswala?
No, the Oswala is just one that's about to come out.
Yeah, in like end of December. That's what I was saying. They just announced it. I just saw it.
Oh yeah.
Yesterday. Yeah. Pretty cool. I'm sure I'll have to pick that up somehow.
Somehow? You mean somehow?
Somehow I gotta find.
You're gonna be like this. Click.
I have eyes, so I gotta find who to buy it from. Hopefully, the American.
You know what? If you're gonna buy, Paul, you can go ahead and take a look at those guys down over at USA Gundam Store.
I hope they do. If they do a pre-order one, I will definitely pick that up.
Fine purveyor of model kits and display tools. If you need it, they may have it, and if they don't have it, then they may be able to get it. So why don't you go check them out? While you're there, you can use BroBuilder 10 or BroBuilder 10 Bro. Is it? Yeah, BroBuilder 10. I don't even know my code. God, that's horrible. To save yourself 10% on your way out the door. Basically handles tax and shows a little bit of love back to the person that you're watching or hanging out with.
He has so many confusing identifiers. Yeah, it's all Hazel something or another.
Dude, I know. It's like Hazel, then Hazel.
Well, they're all the names from Watership Down, right?
Hasenfillet. I have I have a Hasenfillet right there.
Hasenfillet raw.
Yeah, RX 121, RX-121-3C Gundam TR-1 close parentheses Haze apostrophe N dash Fillet close parentheses Advance of Zeta Rising Flag or Flag of the Titan. I don't know. Too many things.
The inlay.
My wife just threatened to divorce me. Stop talking.
Shut up.
The words you're saying don't make any sense. Well, they make sense for me and my friend. They don't make sense for normal people.
Nobody knows what the hell you're talking about.
Ain't nobody understand the words that are coming out of my mouth.
Alrighty. Where is my ruler? Where would you put your ruler?
I have them in several locations, and I have many. So I have 2 here. I have 1 here. I have 2 here. I have 2 there.
I got my calipers that'll work.
Yep. Oh, yeah, I got those here too. Do you want veneer, or would you like dial?
Digital?
No. Must math. Use your brain.
Digital? Well, we might be mathing anyway because it looks like the batteries don't work on the digital. What do we need?
Dial caliper works in the singularity, baby.
18 mils anyway.
So the next time your multinational terrorist organization sets off an EMP in your town and blows out all the electronics, you can still use a caliper. No, I'm laughing at that.
Yeah, I don't like this without what to line up with. I guess that. Alrighty, let's cut some wire.
Do it.
Let's open the bag first. Good place to start. Mesh.
I don't feel like my drink is expensive enough to be listening to this music. I should only be drinking like a fine scotch or Lagavulin or some shit.
What kind of batteries do you take? LR44. I think I got some of these. Give me a sec, I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, how did I do on these? I think they're symmetrical / asymmetrical enough to be legit, right? Like they're just a little bit enough different that it's believable that they could be a naturally occurring thing. Nature obviously never does anything symmetrically. For the most part, they don't. There is the golden ratio. You can find patterns and stuff like that, but nothing is really, the vibrance and the attractivity in stuff comes from a certain level of asymmetry. So that's me covering my ass. Let's see. I have not been paying attention to chat. I apologize. The name is too long when they have to decrease the font size. That's exactly what's happened. I think Ungawa, not to speak for Pabs, but I believe he either has the Void or there is one on the way because we all pitched in and bought the motherfucker one. Question is, what brand dial calipers? Do I have Starrets? What do I have? I'm using a Genero box, but I have.
Did indeed have these batteries.
I don't know. Mine don't have a branding. It just says shockproof stainless hardened. So I'm sure these are just some generic machinist calipers, but they're good shit. My verniers are VME. And they are very, very nice.
18 meters. There we go.
I've had these since I was, 14. Long time.
Move the feet.
Don't mind it. This one does look more fancy pants. I got a fancy pants this one now. That's what you get.
Then we can get the mesh pipe. Give me plenty of mesh pipe. Thank you for being so generous, Bandai. I had some, they're like watch batteries. I happened to have a handful downstairs.
Oh, right. You went and got your batteries for your little digital caliber.
But it did bring up a point that I need a regular ruler.
There you go.
But I do not. So
You should have rulers of varying degree of measure, in my opinion. So you have a standard one, right? Obviously, because we're in America, so you have to use America.
No, I don't see a reason to have those. Actually,
you should also have a metric.
I will probably buy a metric one.
You should have, like this one I have is an engineer's ruler, and on one side it has 30 seconds and 64ths, and then on the other side it has 50ths and 100ths for measuring. Like if you were to measure directly off of your dial caliper and want to relate it to something, you can do that directly. These that I got, these freaking rulers in college, have metric on one side and standard on the other, which are very helpful when you're trying to size your model to fit into a Bandai regulated thing, and it needs to be 50 something centimeters, and you're like, I don't know. Another one that I have that's really good.
What does it all mean?
Exactly. This one is just a standard Alumicolor, like a little tiny drafting scale, and it has a bunch of different, I believe it has 6 different units of measure. You can scale 3/8, 1.5, 3/16, full scale, quarter, and then 1. So it's just a little tiny little architectural scale. It's only useful for if you're doing that kind of stuff like architectural modeling or something like that and you're trying to scale things. But I like it because it's good to have an extra ruler around, a little one too. Plus it's not going to roll off the table because it's a triangle.
I have a handful of engineering rulers at work, but I can't really bring those home because I do need them.
Yeah. I have some scales as well, drafting scales and engineering architectural tri-sided scales that I used to use back when I was young and was really interested in drafting, and all I did was draw houses and electrical plans and figure out how to flow HVAC. And why do 10-year-olds do these things? Who knows? Oh, I don't care about that. All right. That might do it. Well, let's fucking stick a little blue tack on there and see what happens, y'all.
Tack it up.
See if we can't find some coolness happening.
Tacky.
You know it. Pabs, we never get tired of you. What's up, Jay Santos? Yeah, I haven't messed around with the gun primer stuff.
No, so I was watching that review of the glass file. It's from Gun Primer, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, the or whatever.
yeah, I don't know. It looks like
They
very high quality. I just
Oh, sure.
think I would just buy like a typical glass file off of Amazon.
I'm still working off of those economy stick buys that I made back in 2017, so I'm good for a minute. But yeah, I'm interested to see how well the Void works out. I know that Chris will give us a good review. He don't give bad advice, and he doesn't recommend shit that ain't good. So you can trust in Pabs. You got a friend in Pabs. Let's see. Alcohol, pad, alcohol drink. All right. In case you guys don't know, I buy these like alcohol prep pads by the 100 box. They're just the little like basically it's like a wet nap that you buy. You can just get them, at your drugstores or whatever. They work really, really well for cleaning up your cuts if you accidentally cut yourself really quick, and they're really good for cleaning off the tiniest little bits of your model that you need to adhere something to. Like if you're not ready to like go ham and prep it. Oh, I do have a cut in my finger. I didn't realize. If you're not ready to go ham and like prep, you're like totally purple power the heck out of your model before you're ready to paint it, and you just need to like do some work and something's not sticking because you're greasy, whatever. A little bit of alcohol pad, clean up your part, works really, really well. Especially for the mocking phase. Because blue tack don't stick to mold release.
Nope. Frustratingly so.
Yup. Uh-oh, Julio sent a photo. What'd you send? He sent... Oh. Oh my goodness, that is funny. You guys are all gonna have a laugh. Like you'll have a good time with this one. He's doing good. He's my friend, so I'm contractually obligated to say that he's doing good, but literally he is doing good on the show. How about that?
Yeah. I like it. Can dig it.
It's not bad. They're just blue tacked on there, so I can move them around and whatnot. It doesn't look terrible. I almost feel like they should be more vertical, though. I mean, I have the option to do that, obviously. What happens if I turn them around and make them go the other direction? like it. It's different. They're poking out more.
I think I like them back a little. The other.
Well, I rotated them around so that the curved part was on the outside as opposed to the inside. They look better this way. With the curved part on the inside, it flows better. Yeah, the pitch on that bass is weird. Like it. Go. So there's that. And if I do this, I would probably add like a sun or a crescent moon or something like that. An emblem there in the front of the head. Don't mind it. I think that I need to put this over here on the model though and think about it. Think about what you've done. Well, good news is it looks pretty good with the model. Like the rest of the assembly, it looks pretty good with, in my opinion. Which you guys can't see because the microphone is in the way. You can't see anyways because it's out of frame. Never mind.
Trust me. There we go. 1 foot.
6 foot, 7 foot,
1 foot, 2 foot.
8 foot bunch. Daylight come and you wonder why. How about that?
There you go.
Still blown out. Can't see it super well. It's kind of blown out. What if I make myself big? I'll make myself bigified. Bigificated. You can kind of see it. Not bad.
Not at all.
It's something to marinate on for a while at least,
I think, like you said, if you had a little detail in the front, a crescent moon or something.
Yeah, I'll
tie it in.
Sorting something that out. Yeah, right. To help bring the whole thing together. Now, the easiest way for me to make a perfect circle is to annoy my wife and neighbors by punching one out with a punch. I don't think I'm going to do that. I could just do like a...
I think you should make a perfect circle with a tool.
So... Oh, wait. There you go. That's for you. Oh, wait, here, no, hold on. I'm going to edit it.
Oh, I like that, then. That's really cool. Julio.
Yeah.
I really like that.
There we go. Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah, so you got to see it too. Excellent.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah. There's a little thing man's been working on for a minute.
Yeah, I think one of the maybe it was one of your Four Horsemen or like another stream. I remember seeing him when he was in the snapping.
Definitely 4 Horsemen. Yep. Snapping up the buzz.
Snapping portion of that project.
Getting the buzz. Getting the buzz on.
I can't buy one of those because it would become a toy for my son.
That's why you gotta buy 2.
Yep. I was looking at some like the Masterpiece Transformers the other day, and I was like, "This won't survive." Like, how do I tell my kid like you can't touch that? I was like, I'd have to buy like one for me and then a Chinese knockoff for him.
Exactly. Something that you like don't care about. Plastic's kind of like quality. Oh, wait a second. Edward. Uh-oh. Here we go. Looks like a Gunpla reindeer. No, actually, it kind of does. You're right. The idea is to have antlers on it. So. Oh, here we go. Edward is saying that old Pabby had a nice interview with Zacharino. The rest of us dorking around in the background. Get the kid the toy, you get the model. Get the kid the toy, you get the model. Hands.
Get the Yeah, he actually has. So Toy Story 1 came out. Man, what was that, like 94, something like that? I had the original Buzz Lightyear toy, and he has it now. Yeah, he's got some real old Transformers toys that they weren't in any good shape or anything. There was like toys I played with when I was a kid. He's got a shit ton of old Star Wars toys. He's got what else was he playing with the other Turbo Man? He's got some cool stuff, honestly. Or I thought it was cool when I was a kid.
I can't fuck with Woody. Uh-oh. Julio, you're pushing rope? What's going on? Anyone? There's a snake in my trousers.
Good.
I know he's laughing to himself right now. Thanks, Julio. Oh, bad jokes. Bad jokes. All right, I need a circle. So, there's a number of ways that I can do this. One of the easy ways would be to use this. I can get a 1/4-inch circle out of this. Got the Ulf circle cutter. Try using that. Let's see what happens. Find an appropriate scrap. It's pretty scrappy.
All right. I don't want to build the legs because I'm going to run out of time. So, put my nippers. I'm going to build a backpack. Let's do the backpack.
Know your limitations.
Legs. Another day will be leg day. This model's got a satisfying thing where like all of the like pieces or all the pieces that make up one part or in one section of the sprue.
Oh, right.
I don't know why that's so satisfying. Like when you're like, yeah, this, you know, 'cause some of the older ones, that shit would be everywhere. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like, oh,
Well, that is
all of the backpack is right together.
Save your Olfa cutters for cutting masking tape.
It doesn't cut a perfect circle.
No.
It's the wrong tool.
Yep. It is. It is purely a tool. I can make another. Oh, that's a solid billet. I can't use that. So that's son of a gun. What the hell, damn guy? Okay.
You guy.
Hey there, guy. Oh, what the heck then, there, guy? Oh yeah, look at that one. That one's much bigger. Yeah. It's leaves inside. Is that gonna be a big enough circle? No. Is that gonna be a big enough circle? No. Okay, well, I'm glad that I didn't do that then. That one's easy. Could I cut one from solid brass? Cut a coin, in essence. I almost think it should be bigger than that, though, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, you were there. Or I could cut a ring from a brass tube by cutting a very thin layer on that. That is also not a bad idea. Huh? Let's try that, because that's actually really fucking hard to do. So let's try it. Luckily, I made this handy dandy cutting mat cutting jig to go. It loops over the edge or hooks over the edge of my cutting mat. And then just has like a little slot in it, and you can't really see it, but yeah, there's some markings on it. And then literally just locks on the edge of my cutting mat. I think I've talked about it before, but I'm talking about it again. All right, let's try and cut this thing to be about a 1/16 of an inch wide.
Snap up the duel, Julio. The duel is really good. All those seed kits, man. I don't care if you like the show or not, but all them seed kits are good.
Holy.
Julio.
Don't snap up the duel yet.
The duel. Do it. Do it.
He gets impetuous.
I like the I know why he wants to snap up the duel. I got it. I see.
Now the bunch of us all have the duel. And
yes,
or at least we all have the resin. And we're waiting on getting our respective dual kits. Julio just got itchy fingers.
I got the duel. I don't have the resin kit.
You can get one.
Yes, cool. These kits are so pointy looking. Dangly bits everywhere. Yeah, I suppose they are a little edgy, but from a construction point of view, man, they're all good, solid, nice.
Well, I wanted to cut slightly oversized, but I didn't do a very consistent job. How dare I?
How dare you?
It varies from. We'll pull out the calipers. It varies from a 16th of an inch, like I said I was going to cut it, all the way up to, it shoots way up to, sorry to say it, guys, to 5/64. Unacceptable. I'm sorry. I failed you all. Oh, it's... Oops. Oopsies. Destiny is better than Seed. He says a lot of shooting.
Destiny's better than Seed. Oh
What's
man,
the
I don't know if I can go with you on that one. I think I'm out on that one.
Let's see. So, well, that's a good question, Pabs. You do have, obviously, you have ultimate control, but yeah, that's a good question. Oops. Yeah, it's closer to 3:30 seconds, anyways. It wasn't that? It wasn't exactly 3:30 seconds. Edward. So I said five sports. He knows he's a machinist. He gets it. I'm just tuning it in with a file, anyways. Oh my goodness.
But looks nice. That's all that matters, man. I say that. Some of it, if it's too fiddly.
Good. Glad you're enjoying it, Chris. The man definitely tackles more resin kits. Ferocity. I guess that's why he is summoned.
Which kid's he working on now?
What's that?
Which one is he working on?
Right now he's working on his SCGMC kit. I'm not going to talk about it because it's.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought he was working on.
No. It's good. It's good. Deadline's right around the corner, but he just started working on it the other day. But he was doing the Magnum. He put a beautiful resin kit together, fully painted of the Magnum recently. That he hasn't really.
How's it going, man?
Oh shit, Craig Lindberger. All right. I just made this beautiful little brass ring for the front of the samurai helmet on my custom samurai mecha model that I'm working on right now. So I'm gonna potentially put that ring on the front of that helmet disc of sorts. But yeah, it's a nice little kit bash using a lot of different parts from a lot of different things. And Master Paul is working on. It won't switch to you. There it is. Okay. My accuracy is bad.
Master grade F90.
Here you go. That's it. Working on my third rum and coke.
More importantly.
I heard a rustling in the background. It was my wife. Rustling. I'm one of those guys that like saves the cool packaging out of boxes and shit. Hey man, if I gotta travel with a model, we just talked about this the other day. You gotta protect that shit, man.
Might hit the bench later. Yeah, do it, man. Absolutely.
It doesn't necessarily have to be the morning guy to say that. Nice. Yeah, Craig, definitely. True, it does got antlers now. Jay Santos says more suits should have giant swords.
Giant swords on suits. Let me think about it.
My Zaku that I made, the Pursuer Zaku, has a giant sword that is awesome. I agree with you. I like this. And I stay with it. I kind of generally think that a lot of the hand weapons that are made for most kits, now IBO a little bit, not so much, but most kits, like the standard Heat Hawk that comes with the Zaku 2, that's poo-poo doo-doo. Don't do that.
It's fitting for the design.
Oh, it's like a heat hatchet. Cut a limb off a cherry tree. Chris? What's up, Chris? Did you see Paul? Chris says hi.
What's up, buddy?
How's Tejas? Did you survive?
Yeah, how you holding up, man? I think he's Austin?
Yeah, he should be fine.
Yeah, he's pretty far west.
Yeah. You guys are way outside the scope of that shit.
Huh?
You got like a rainy day or two, and that was about as bad as you guys got?
No, we got nothing. It was a little windy for a day. But my wife's stepfather is from St. Charles, Louisiana, where he's got family there. So.
Yeah, my biological father used to live in Walker, but that's to the east of NOLA. So, and and farther east of Baton Rouge. So that time's probably all right. They probably got some rain in the storm surge, but not too much.
Yeah, we didn't. We got nothing, which I'm cool with.
I agree. I'm cool with that as well. I fox with that. Do you fox with that? Sorry. How high? What a good movie. Then we fox with each other. Edward also.
It's only a hurricane. That's right.
Floridian.
Yeah, I mean, when it was coming close to us, we weren't going to get anywhere near like what Louisiana just got. We were getting like, I don't even know if it was going to be a 1. So these people start freaking out about tropical storms. Like in South Florida, we don't even. That's not even grounds to stop going to work and school.
What? Oh wait. Ungo says he pictures me in line for opening day of the new Bill and Ted movie. Man, I did see Excellent Adventure and Bogus Journey in the theater when they came out, but there is no way in hell I'm going to a movie theater anytime.
Nope.
No, sir. No,
Unless, no, not even then. I was going to say, unless I can guarantee that I'm alone. I'm like, I don't even, how'd you clean it?
no, man. Are you kidding me? To go to a movie theater, I would either have to walk 3 or 4 miles, or I would have to ride on a semi-toxic subway for an hour to go to Midtown to sit in a potentially heavily polluted movie theater and then come back home. No, sir.
Yeah. All good. I also I'm kind of curious when because like by me, for instance, movie theaters still aren't open. So how many are like going to be left? You know, like how many will have survived this?
No, I'll watch that shit right here at the Workbench. It's an IMAX with only maybe 20 seats of the whole theater. Oh wow, that's gonna be crazy. And let's see, Helsting O2 unit or Oz unit, can't tell which. It says Zabi family have the better heat axe, and the FZ Zaku. The Zaku FZ does not have a bad heat axe. You are correct. It looks better, but it's also one of the newest release Zaku's out there. Maybe they're learning. But yeah, like the regular heat hawks, like this big, and then I always try to make one that's about yay big or more that looks like a thing that you would be scared of. It comes at you with the Derringer.
Scurred.
Yeah. Actually, listening to my voice a little bit in my own ear tonight, I sound a little Chicago.
Chicago.
I grew up out there, sort of. Midwest.
Two more parts.
Okay, so now what if I took this, filled it with epoxy putty, and then I turned it into a crescent moon? Ooh.
Croissant moon?
Is there any other kind of moon? Or I can try to just freehand one out of styrene sheets. This is why building stuff takes so long sometimes, because you spend an hour on head dressing. Yeah, this is the same size as that. I can just... Yep, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Let's get out a different drawing tool. Go.
Okay. Is
high quality.
Denso.
It looks like it's almost a half inch. It's slightly larger. We're gonna go 9 Steiner. Yeah, that's right. Good, buddy.
Okay. Backpack. Backpack done.
Backpack king.
Backpack.
Backpacking.
Now he's just missing legs.
Oh, Paulie, that's so amazing.
He's got feet. Stand up on his feet.
Tell me of his feet.
He's the no-leg man.
Don't want no leg man.
There we go.
Nice. All right. Didn't ruin that. Always a plus.
Legs, shield, and beam saber. He should be.
We ran out of time.
Donezo. Yep. That's why I was gonna build the legs, and I was like, "No, it's not gonna happen."
Well, yeah, but that seems like a long time ago. I think it's because I've had my head up the butt of this model. You know what I'm saying, G? Use that. Cool, that'll work. Okay, so I'll cut this out. and take care of it and have cool stuff to show you guys next time we get to talk. Potentially tomorrow. I do not know if Mechanism is going to be on. I'm going to steal this real quick and do my adieux. Yeah. So, wow, guys, it's been a really, really fast 2 hours. Had a really good time hanging out with you guys and obviously hanging out with Paul. Yeah, good conversations and good stuff. Thanks for coming by. KotoKai Robo-Dojo. My name is Brian. You can find me as the Bro Builder on Twitter and Instagram, and then my stuff is linked through Facebook too. You can find me on there. I have a art page where I do share some stuff, but I'm less active there than I am on, like, say, Twitter or on Instagram. So come check me out there. And again, I'm always here Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays with the 4 Horsemen build off with all those crazy cats, and then here with my good friend Paul on Thursday night at the Workbench.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out, chatting too. Chat was real active tonight, so appreciate that, of course. And yeah, I'm Gumpa Paul. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter. I'm not really on that much, but Instagram is probably the most active. Come say hi. Send me pictures.
Heck yeah.
Entertain me.
Well, we entertain you. And thanks again. Don't forget, you can go check out our good friends down at USA Gundam Store for cool stuff. You can also go talk to the fine folks up at Galactic Toys in Grand Rapids, Michigan. They also have a wonderful selection, and they're super duper helpful too. So I understand they have a lot of promotional stuff, but I don't have a linked discount code to give to you guys right now. But you can check it out. Talk to Zach. He's a great guy. They'll totally help you guys out. Yeah. So once again, this is the KotoKai Robo-Dojo. Build fast, drink hard, no mercy. Bye.
Later, guys.